Africa in 2050 will have about 2.5 billion people. Those people need cities that are functioning, roads that are efficient, cities that are modern, civilizations that can feed themselves. All of that is resource intensive. You need steel, you need copper, you need phosphates, you need bauxite to be transformed into aluminum with a view to having the inputs as feedstocks for your cities, for your societies that are modernized, that are functional. So that is important. So it is a question of changing the resource extraction model, which, as you know, currently is outward oriented, to a model which is more inward oriented. And with the numbers that we have now, I mean, urbanization levels that are growing very, very fast, middle class that is expanding, population that is growing, the fundamentals are much stronger now than it used to be the case in the past. I mean, we have to remind ourselves that even from the days of Kwame Nkrumah, of our own executive sector at the Deche, the issues about diversification, about resource-driven industrializations were current issues. The difference today is that the fundamentals are much stronger in the sense that we have what we call an inward, internal market, the platforms that can sustain very credible investments in this sector. But at the same time, we should also remind ourselves that commodity prices suffer booms and busts. They are commodity prices cycles. And therefore, in order for us to insulate ourselves from that exposure to those commodity price fluctuations, we need to diversify our economies. We need to improve how we manage the rents, the wealth that we create from our extractive resources with a view to investing in other areas of the economy. We need to improve the linkage between the extractive sector, which in most of our countries are still enclaves, into sectors that are very well linked with the other sectors of the economy, by linking small and medium enterprises locally with the supply chain of the extractive industry. That alone would create more jobs. That alone would create more wealth, but the multiplier effects that are generated accordingly. So it's about exploiting all of those dynamics, investing in the resource sector, but looking at increasing the linkages and the clusters around it and utilizing the rents better to invest in the other sectors of the economy.